Farm Small, Farm Smart Daily is part of the Modern Grower Podcast Network. Check out some of our other shows like Carrot Cash Flow, the Growing Microgreens Podcast, and Farm Small, Farm Smart. Learn more about the shows using the link below.
What's the key to get somebody to stop at a roadside stand?
The first time or the second time?
The first time.
The first time,
and
yeah.
We'll hit the second time after, but what's the first time?
The first time. So, it's obviously, signage is one of the low-hanging fruits. Trying to make your customers aware of, or potential customers aware of what you're actually marketing. So if you're along the road and, they're driving by at 50 miles an hour, if they only see what you have right when they're at your stand, they may not, may be too late and they don't have time to turn around, so keep right on going. So signage is one thing. And the next thing is, I would say is visible customers at your stand. So you drive past a roadside stand and there's nobody there. It's very similar to driving up to a restaurant at lunchtime and there's no cars in the parking lot. I generally just keep right on going because that don't look good. But those things, they build on themselves. So if you have no customers there, or there's no cars parked in front of the stand, you may question like what's actually is happening there. We may or may not be guilty of parking employee cars or our cars out front sometimes, just be like in the early days to give indication that there's activity here. We're open for business. But that, getting that customer in the first time is the difficult first step. We've utilized social media fairly heavily from the beginning, particularly Facebook, Instagram, some of those platforms, which you can give you opportunity to communicate to a customer that may be driving past later that day or maybe driving past that week. Ultimately, you want to end up as a destination for folks where they'll actually get into their car and they'll drive just to go to your roadside stand or to your business, as opposed to, well, stop the next time I'm going past.
So they stop once, you've attracted them in, you park some cars out front. Yeah, the employees stand in front of the booth. So
there
you
go.
How do you get them to come back? I mean, it's obviously, okay, they got to have quality product, right? They got to like what they're getting. What else is the key?
So, quality product, I would say that is, if you're going to prioritize things, that's the second one. The first one is really about the customer's experience. So the product plays into that as well. But, the people is really is one of the vital keys. So if you're a customer, you walk up to that wagon, the employee there or whoever's running that, does he or she, do they make you feel like you're actually welcome there? Do they engage in, say, good morning, good afternoon? Can I help you with anything? Those types of things. Because ultimately you want that customer walking away feeling like, that felt good. And obviously, what I bought, it looks good. And when I get home and I taste it, it actually tastes good. And if you get enough of those pieces right often enough, that customer, whether or not they consciously think it was a good experience. And the next time they come by, they're going to think, I should stop there again, just because maybe I just want to say hi to the person that I met there. And the people piece of it is really probably the most important part of it, because you can have the best watermelons, the best sweet corn. And if the guy at the wagon was a jerk and made me feel like, like he wishes I wouldn't have stopped, you're probably not going to go back again.
Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Let's face it, seeding in the nursery is tedious and time-consuming. Turn the drudgery into efficiency with the time and labor-saving Quick Click Seeder by Modern Grower. The Quick Click can seed a full nursery tray in seconds. It's fully compatible with all trays on the market, such as paper pot, airstrip, cell trays, prop tech, and more. The Quick Click can also be used for microgreens. Cut your time spent seeding by 75% with a Quick Click Seeder available at shop.moderngrower.co.